Time for Neanderthal.
Neanderthal podcast. Podcast is always in my head.
Listen to Neanderthal.
Okay, that's it. All right. And we are started here.
All right.
Johnny,
Yes.
I'm Ryan. And let's officially meet on camera.
How we doing?
Let's pretend we didn't meet 20 minutes ago.
All right. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Glad to see you for the first time.
Yeah, it's weird, like, meeting. This is the first, you're the first I think you're the first person I've had come in here on the podcast that I haven't seen first, who I had no idea. Just some
really?
random dude,
Really?
random stranger. I think so.
Oh, it's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor to be the first strange one, huh?
Is it cool?
You know what? Is
Was I who I
it's so relieving.
thought you would be?
It's so funny. I had my door open and I was watching outside, just hanging out in my chair, and I can see outside
And I
people
was
driving
just chilling
by.
in the car
No,
for
no.
a second.
You were. But before that, this old beat up hoopty ride.
This green car?
Yes,
Yeah.
that green car
Uh-huh.
comes rolling by in a couple of, how would you describe them? Just kind of scuzzy looking, just kind of, I was like, oh,
Okay.
shit. I was like,
Oh, you thought that was me?
I was like, oh, shit. All right, well, you know, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. The message is all about love. So look at my car. My car's a piece of shit. Anyone sees my car, I mean, I tell people wherever I go, I have the worst car.
Yeah.
This green car was probably still better than my car.
I didn't even really check it out on the way in.
Yeah, good. Don't check it on the way out. Hopefully it'll be dark by the time you leave. And so I was like, all right, well, this is them. Let's see what happens. Not exactly what I was expecting. They seemed, because they were older. And I was like, they didn't seem like the tech savvy, Instagram savvy people. But I was like, whatever, okay. And then they drove back. I was like, oh, they missed my house, and they're driving back. And then it looked like they were about to park. And then you guys, this red vehicle, a nice vehicle, pulls up, and I see you guys.
Yes.
And then I see the
Looking
hearts on
more
there. I was like,
respectable and inviting.
I go, oh, thank God. Hey, that's them.
Oh, well, I'm glad that was relieving for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are cool looking. Yeah, I should say there are two people here. There's your buddy here. I don't want to.
Right.
He's going to run cameras for us, which is awesome.
Right, definitely. Thank you.
I just
appreciate it.
Again, just so everybody knows, I'm thanking you. It's on record. I'm thanking you for being here, and you don't know me from anybody, and you're just coming on this random dude's podcast.
Well, we got connected through the mutual friend.
Yeah.
And the invitation was there.
Shout out to Brittany.
Shout out to Brittany. And so then I checked out your Instagram page, and I saw your new studio. Everything was looking professional. I saw you're staying consistent, and I was like, okay, this dude's taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Saw you're going up for best pitch, and I'm like, you know what, man? This could be a great opportunity for me, especially because, this is my first time really having the chance to speak on behalf of the brand personally.
Nice.
But, yeah, I was like, yeah, man, this is nothing but value that I see, so I was excited to come out here. Yeah, it's an honor.
I love that I can offer value.
That's what it's all about.
That is a big part of this podcast, is offering the value. Just, it's really cool, and I don't know, is it an asshole-ish thing for me to brag, to say people have benefited from this podcast?
Well, I think that's the ultimate goal, right?
It is, but I don't know if you're supposed to say that. I don't know if that's a faux pas, but people have actually benefited from being on this podcast financially and more.
You can definitely say that.
All right, I'm saying it.
You don't have to be like, as long as you truly don't feel egotistical or whatever behind it.
It's not me, it's
but
them. That's why I have them on.
You're truly providing the value, and people are telling you you're providing the value. Yeah, that's a great thing.
I never looked at it like that till you put it out there like that. The value that I get from it is having a good time and meeting dope people that I'm never gonna have a chance to meet and talk with in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, I have just a normal job with the same people I work with for the past 12 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't spread yourself outside of that, it's really hard to just get out there and talk to people, especially this day and age with social media, when everybody's just wrapped around is talking through text message form.
Well, especially we linked up on Instagram.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can tell after me and you can probably tell after me and me that, you know, we're both here for the right reasons. We're genuine, authentic
Right.
people. But a lot of people are just more behind the facade about everything. So
Yeah.
completely understand what you're saying there.
Yeah. Yeah. So it gives me this opportunity to meet cool people and just have them in here. So I tell all the people, I tell people all the time that it's a selfish reason to have this podcast, to have cool people to talk to. Because
Well,
I get to talk to so many cool people. People should be jealous.
yeah,
Like
that's
I
awesome.
do get
You
hit up a lot of
fulfillment out
time.
of that.
People are like, man, how do you get, like, I love your life. How do you get to do that stuff? I'm like, anybody can do it.
Straight up.
Get a microphone, ask people. Nobody ever knows me.
Study, figure out what you need.
Yeah.
And, you know, just.
It's fun. But yeah, I am. That's funny. I am. But yeah, you act like it's something that I say I'm going for the best pitch podcast. Anybody can do that. You just say it, right?
To an extent, yeah.
I'm just saying it.
But do
out
you
loud.
believe it?
Oh yeah. I know I'm the best podcast in Kansas City.
Okay. So there it
There's
is.
not a question, but that is an extremely biased opinion.
Right. I feel you.
So that's why I can say it. I don't know. It is what it is. We're not here to talk about me. I want to talk about Spread Love.
Okay.
Love Supply. What is that? Spread Love Supply? Is that the Instagram?
Yeah. That's the Instagram. Spread Love Supply Company is the full name of the business,
Yeah.
the company.
There's got to be a story behind Spread Love. I mean, it's such a positive. I mean, it's nothing but positivity.
Definitely.
And you can name your company anything, but I feel like, I don't know. I just met you. I feel like there's something behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
150%.
All right.
So just, you know, through my upbringing and, you know, everyone's got everything.
Are you from here in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. Born and raised?
Born and raised in Kearney, Missouri.
Oh, right on.
You know where
Nice.
that's at?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go hunting up north. I've been hunting in Kearney, actually.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that hunt up there. It's a
Mm-hmm.
small little town.
Yep.
But relocated barely outside of there to North Kansas City after graduation, and been living in that area since I'm 24 now.
Okay.
But anyway, through my upbringing and just kind of what I've been through and have seen and have done, you know, I feel really that just positivity is the key to life.
Yeah.
And just believing in yourself and inspiring others to believe in themselves and achieving whatever you want to do in life or whoever you want to be, you can do that.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm all about. So that's first and foremost of probably what inspired the brand. But then that's more on a deeper note. On the terms of it being a fashion line,
Yeah.
I had a old sweatband, and I wrote the word "spread love" on it.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why I chose to do this. I was just really feeling in that state of mind that day. I was being like super, super positive, and I just wanted to kind of just share this message. And it was just a weird idea, but so I wore this out and about all day, and I would just see people like, they wouldn't say anything to me. They just kind of like, I'd see their eyes kind of look up, and then I could just see their vibe change.
Oh, really?
Like they
Wow.
would just, I don't know, because
That makes sense, yeah.
everyone has their own preconceptions. Like everyone's super judgmental.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Like that's
Like
the
I said, we were
society.
just talking about.
Even
I was
if you're not-
judging that green car that drove by.
straight up.
Yeah.
But so even when we're not trying to be, we still can be because it's just kind of human nature.
Human nature, for sure.
It just is. But so I was wearing this sweatband, and people would just see that, and it was like they knew I was here for the right reasons. Like I had good intentions.
Yeah.
And not saying that you need to necessarily like be like that. Like you could just be a good person and not have to like showcase it.
Yeah.
But it was just really cool to me.
Yeah.
It was just really cool. And so then slightly after that, I have a friend that's a fashion designer, or she does a lot of sewing. She has what she calls the sweatshop. She does a lot. She does my tags for me for the
Okay.
shirts.
Nice.
And so this was before I was into the business. And then on a pair of shorts, I had her embroider just the words love into it. And I don't know, man. Even like aside from like the reactions from other people, it was a nice reminder to myself.
Oh yeah.
Like, am I like really staying in the right state of mind today? Am I just being a genuine, kind person today? And,
Wow. What a way to look at it.
you know,
Yeah.
like my watch right here.
This dude's
Like-
got a Rolly.
No, it's a Nixon. But like, this is a Lady Guadalupe. It's a super religious thing. I have no religious connection to it.
Okay.
I just look at it and it makes me feel good.
Okay.
So that's kind of the way I wanted to look at the clothing brand. So
Sure.
then I just dropped 4 shirts and started up the website and started reaching out to people on Instagram. And now kind of we are where we are now.
How long you been? When did you start this whole?
The idea for
I mean, I know. Yeah, but when you first started putting it into place as like Instagram and spreading it out there, like, did you start a company like an LLC and then start Instagram, or was this just something that grew into Instagram and
No.
started taking off, and then like?
Yeah, all the legal stuff was later.
Yeah.
Really, I just had a couple initial designs I designed on my phone, and I had the idea, and so I just created the Instagram page and started posting those ideas and following different people, and just said, brand coming soon.
Okay.
Website was purchased but not up and running, so it was under construction.
Right.
But everyone already loved the message and loved the name, even though I didn't really have much to show for myself except some initial designs, and just started kind of building up the hype for it.
How long ago?
That was in August of last year.
Wow.
And then the website was July.
Brand new. Not even a year.
7 months ago.
Not even a year.
7 months ago.
Hey, cool. That's
Yeah.
almost as long as I've been kind of going as hard at this podcast.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that we can connect on that.
Me
level
too.
then.
Me too. And it's just really, is it growing mainly locally, or is it kind of?
No.
I've seen pictures that you post, or I don't know if they're that you post or if they're hashtagged or what, all over the world, of stickers and stuff.
Yeah. Over 20 countries now. We're in 38 U.S. states.
Does that does that trip you out when you see something,
Yeah.
a picture of like a sticker of yours
Yeah.
that you created, like your brand? This is your
Every
stuff
single
when it's
time.
in another country.
I have started getting kind of more used to it because it's, it's growing.
Yeah.
And it's just happening more and more. But I never stopped taking the same amount of appreciation for it.
Right. I understand.
And
Yeah.
and it's always fucking awesome.
Right.
Always fucking awesome.
How cool would that be?
Like recently I posted this picture of this ambassador of mine. So she's closely working with the team.
Okay.
And there's some more details worked out behind the scenes and what makes that happen. But so she was in Iceland at this really cool spot.
Mm-hmm.
And, she's literally there wearing the gear.
Mm-hmm.
And I just see that, and it does take me back a bit.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all the time, nonstop. So, sometimes I don't take a look back at it. And I'm
Right.
just, focused in.
Right.
But then every now and then I'll just take a step back. I'm like, damn, I just started this 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And, I'm seeing all these sweet-ass pictures from all around the world.
That's got to be just the really coolest thing.
Yeah.
Really, think
It's
about
awesome.
that. That's cool. Like,
It's
these people
fucking
are digging
sweet.
your stuff all over the place and that you get to actually see. That's
Yeah.
one of the cool things about social media.
That's it, dude.
Man.
People don't realize. I try to tell anybody who actually wants to make something more of themselves than just the typical 9 to 5. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it being, you're a gamer or a rapper or you have a podcast or
Yeah.
you're a fashion designer. We have with social media more resources at our fingertips than anybody has ever had ever
Yeah.
to make anything happen. Literally me and you both woke up one day and said, I want to start a fashion line. I want to start a podcast.
Right.
And here we are doing it.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. And it's not that much. It's not that hard to do. On my end's not. Your end's way harder than you got to do a lot more than I got to do.
You think?
I know so.
No.
Oh, yeah. I ain't got to do nothing, man. You're doing stuff every day. I don't have to do stuff every day. I do stuff every day with the podcast, but I don't have to. I mean, realistically, I just have to get guests and then show up here, be like, all right, let's talk.
Yeah.
But I guess if
I see you still grinding on social media and
I'm
stuff.
trying to, I keep telling people I don't know shit about social media. I'm trying my hardest. Like, I'm trying to learn just how to grow that way, just because I want them. Hopefully, that brings them to the podcast. Like, I don't care about Instagram followers.
Right.
I want you to follow me on Instagram
Definitely.
and then find, let's check out what Homeboys podcast is all about.
100%.
Because it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
People like it. Just check it out, guys. You see me on Instagram. Hit the follow. I don't know. I'm just begging now. Please help me grow. But yeah, I know nothing about the social media game. I'm old, man. I'm 39. You're a young man.
Yes.
So this is like in your wheelhouse. And you're killing it. Look at you
No.
killing it in the past 7 months with this.
Well,
Brand, you got shit
hold
worldwide.
Hold on. I'm 24. I'm not in the generation who social media is all they know. I'm the generation that grew up into 16, 17 without any of that shit.
You didn't
And
have
then-
social media growing up?
Not until I was like 14, 15, 16.
Dude, that's growing up, man. That's 14. That's like an impressionable
Yeah.
young age.
Yeah,
when you're
okay, it is.
Woo.
But now kids are using it when they're like 7, 8, 9. So
Yeah.
think about what's going on in their mind now that they're wanting to be like all these people that they're seeing on social media.
Oh, I don't let. Yeah, you can't let your
Like,
kids.
they're
You can't
like-
let your
they're-
kids do that.
they're like-
That's too young.
That generation tends to be like just locked in to
Yeah.
social media. So
Wow. Yeah.
like people,
Everybody's locked into social.
I don't know why
Sorry.
millennials get such a bad rap, but anytime someone says millennial, that's just who they're thinking of, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I'm in the generation that grew up without any of that shit till literally I was already in high school or coming
I don't
into
think that's
high
when you
school.
should have it, anyways. I don't think you should.
It
I've got
doesn't
kids.
matter.
I'm not
It
letting.
wasn't there.
I'm not letting. Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna let my. I can't believe that's crazy that 7-year-olds are
So
on,
like
on Facebook. And
like my first
stuff like-
gaming
oh,
system was an N64. So that
That's
kind of, if
pretty
that
old
gives
school.
you an idea
That
of
was
where I'm
your
at.
first gaming system, N64. Really?
Yes.
That's way before your time.
I had
I
I was
feel
in
like-
summer school when I was like,
feel like
in
that's-
second grade, and they had this gaming
Yeah, I get.
area.
Well,
and they had PS1s.
wait, what
and
year were you born?
N64s.
I guess I don't know what.
94. In December of 94.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That the 64 was your first console. It also probably could have been a PlayStation 1.
I had both
That was
of
your
them.
first one?
I had both of them, but I liked N64 because I'd play Pokemon Stadium, Mario Party.
See, I never did none of that.
What?
I grew up. I'm a gamer for life. I grew up on Nintendo. Oh, straight up.
Super Nintendo?
Actually, Atari. I was on Atari. I was playing Donkey Kong and shit before
Nice.
before there was a Nintendo. When Nintendo dropped, game changer. You guys have no idea.
I know.
You know, let me tell you something.
I
This
wasn't
is
here.
really cool about my age, about growing up. The cool things that because technology, man, you guys don't know what it's like to not have technology. You guys always have badass shit.
I just got done telling you. I do know what it's like to not have.
Come on,
technology.
even N64, like
Okay. Yeah.
when you were like I don't know, there was
Okay.
a time where before Super Nintendo came out, when you were just on the NES, and you're like, we didn't have anything else. There was nothing as far as like we didn't have smartphones. We
Right,
had
okay. I feel
phones
you.
were still on a cord for most households.
Yeah.
TVs, big tube TVs, or they're still in a big cabinet.
Yeah.
And so when the Super Nintendo came out, that was like all the rage, and all the kids in like 5th, 6th, 4th, 7th grade, like that little group, they're just getting so hype. It's like Christmas. Like Christmas is the hypest thing ever because holy
Fuck
cow,
yeah.
this brand new technology. What are these graphics going to be like? I can't wait to see what Mario's going to look like.
Straight up.
You know, like, and what's going to happen. Like, it was just like this.
is
Everything was around it.
Because it's the future.
Yeah, exactly, and it was like, and it was so much better. The jump from SNES to NES was huge. It felt huge.
Yeah.
Kids don't get that anymore. You go from 360,
Yeah.
Xbox 360, Xbox One. You're like, yeah, it's a little better,
I feel you.
but you're not like, I can't wait. It's so much better. Like,
There's been a lot accomplished already, and I think that by introducing just a little more some of these big corporations are just trying to capitalize off of that.
Mm-hmm.
But really, the potential, I think, is still exponentially to grow in terms of technology. Like, they're making slight
for
changes just to make money, but like, just like you were saying, when the new system will come out, everyone's like, this is the future, this is awesome. Like, a lot has been done and we're living life great, so some people are like, okay, not that much more could be done. But we're about to have,
it's going crazy.
dude,
it's going
in the
crazy.
next 10 to 20 years,
Virtual reality.
I bet we're going to have all self-driving cars, bro.
Or
at least available, or some kind of system worked out.
That's definitely next. VR is huge. VR's gonna be huge, I think. It's almost there. The technology's getting real close. And that's going to be, I mean, look how much people are sucked into just Netflix. Just watching Netflix at home.
Straight up.
Wait till VR and they can do anything at home.
You ever watch Black Mirror? Have you seen that?
I love Black Mirror. I love Black Mirror. Here's how I tell if I like you or not. If you like Black Mirror. If you don't like Black Mirror, I probably won't like you. I probably don't think you're smart.
Straight up. Did you watch that Choose Your Own Adventure one?
Yeah, I just watched that about a week and a half
your
ago.
thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot like one of the outcomes of the whole premises of that movie was he rushed it and it could have been better.
Yeah.
Like the game didn't turn out. It could have been better.
And that's how
I
you
think
felt about
the movie
the
is a good premise, but it could have been so much better. I don't want to pick if you're eating Cheerios or Frosted Flakes. I don't want to choose if you're listening to this song or that song. You got your cord wrapped around.
1 second. Yeah, I got to wrap around here. I'm going to take care of it.
But I think more, I don't know, some of the choices were kind of cool. I
didn't like my ending.
Yeah, I did all of them.
You did?
They were all kind of.
I only did it once. I was so disappointed in the ending.
Yeah.
That I just didn't choose to do it again.
I did like the part, if you choose to either jump.
The acid part.
The acid part. I don't remember the acid part. I think. Yeah. I don't remember that part.
Were they tripped together?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, where they were about to jump out the window.
Yes.
I did like that choice part. That part was really kind of gave you that Black Mirror.
I did not see that coming.
The Black Mirror goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like gave me
Twilight Zone.
That gave me the Black Mirror goosebumps. That doing that choice and then watching it. Yeah.
I like. So they started tripping, and I was like, okay, he's just fucking with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I was like, holy fuck, he actually jumped.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I feel you there.
The movie was good. It was good. I didn't love it, but I think it was good enough that they can say, hey, we got some traction and we learned from it, and hopefully they do it again, and it'll be so much better. I mean, look how much better Black Mirror's gotten since season 1 to
Straight
now.
up.
Although they were really good, they're getting so much better.
But yeah, dude, the very last season.
Man, that last season was so
nuts. Good. And I watched them all in a row.
Dark.
So I was really disappointed that like I've had to wait this whole time and I still haven't seen another.
Doesn't that what sucks? That's like the double-edged sword of binge watching.
Straight up. I'm trying to do it less because I'm trying to stay more focused on the company. And not,
okay.
But yes, I do fall casual to that.
It's hard.
Quite often.
I've been trying not to do that.
Especially when I go to bed. I just throw on Netflix. Next thing you know, I'm watching it for 3 hours.
It's easy to do. So easy to do. They do it on purpose because they leave cliffhangers.
I know.
Every single episode. If you get into a good episode, everything ends with a cliffhanger. And you're like Walking Dead. It'll be something about Rick.
And
then it'll be a big Walking Dead. Whatever. Take your show and add main character, big crazy ending cliffhanger, and then the next episode you're like, I got to see what happens next. They can't leave me hanging like that. What happens next?
Yeah.
And the next episode,
the whole season's over. And you're left with it.
But no, the next episode is about a complete different character, and that whole episode is about that character. So they left you on the hangover on the cliffhanger with this one character, but the next episode is a completely other character. They hook you. Should we take another shot of this amazing whiskey?
I think so.
You guys down?
Yes.
All right, let's do.
I came here to have a good time and talk about some shit. So let's do that.
Let's. I'm all about having a good time. So we got this Wyoming whiskey here. is what it's called. It's really good stuff.
I don't know where the cameras are.
It doesn't matter. I'm not. They're not. Look, they're not. They're not a part of the show. They're not paying me. I haven't made. Nobody's paying me anything on this show.
Hey, but if you like something, you gotta shout it out.
Exactly. And so shout out to Wyoming whiskey.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive stuff, but I got it on
But
sale.
we have enjoyed it, and we're
it's
having a good time.
Extremely smooth. And I'm wishing I would have bought more, but those are some fucking heavy-handed shots you guys got there. So
They are?
yeah,
Oh, this one is especially big.
yeah, both of yours are. Please,
Maybe
I'm good.
did I give
Mom
you a
would-
big one too?
No, I got a front. Mine's a normal size one. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
This is and we're chasing it with sparkling water. Like
It's not bad.
we are just gentlemen, guys. Spread love, gentlemen. That is so good. That is seriously, this is the best whiskey I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
I still think I like Crown.
Yeah, he's a big Crown guy.
Crown.
I just told
I
him
mean, you
earlier,
can
quit buying Crown. That shit's too damn expensive.
Oh, it's not that expensive.
let me just say
I used to be a big Hennessy drinker.
That's
Now
more
I can't
expensive
drink
than
that anymore
Crown.
because it's just too
Uh,
expensive.
this. First of all, some people can say, "I like Bud Light. I don't like your craft beer," and you're
Yeah.
correct, because that's your opinion.
Yeah.
You're wrong, but you can be correct because that's your opinion.
Yeah.
And you can say Crown is better than this Wyoming whiskey. You can say that and be correct, but you're fucking wrong.
Got him. Got him.
This shit's good, man.
Got him.
This shit's good.
If you did get it for $13, would it be that good?
No, I mean that's why it's that good. It's just
Oh.
yeah, price wise, yeah. Yeah, I could have yeah, Crown's way cheaper than this stuff.
Yeah.
But this was I got it on sale. It was well worth it. I had to provide. So let's talk
Let's
God,
talk
dog.
about this. Let's
I
talk
want to talk about
about
you're 24 and you're super motivated and going after it. You don't that's very rare in young kids.
Well, can I tell a little bit about my story about it?
That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, please do. Please
Okay.
do. I'm curious.
So I started making money off the internet when I was 14, 10 years ago. And the way I did that was through my passion of making gaming commentary videos for Call of Duty and putting them on YouTube.
Really?
I got discovered by a company called Machinima.
Machinima. I know that. That's
They're huge. They
Yeah.
have millions of subscribers.
yeah.
So they had all these pages set up. They knew gaming was the next big thing. So they would sponsor gamers.
10
But-
years ago.
Yeah. They were the first
10
ones to
years
do
ago, 2008,
before Twitch, before
2009.
everything.
Okay.
it. So they put them on their channel.
On YouTube?
Yeah. And
YouTube was
and
real little
showcase,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
showcase their channels
Okay.
and their content. And so Machinima's fans would then have the opportunity to go follow their channels. And along with the exposure, they also paid them per 25% of ad click.
Uh-huh.
So you were making money and getting huge exposure. So it was a big deal. And I got sponsored doing that.
Wow.
So
At 14.
yeah. And so that was like,
Did you have video? Or was it
Yeah.
just...
but mainly it was just, I did some live commentaries where it was video and the game and me talking.
So you weren't streaming on Twitch type thing? You weren't playing and talking? you were
Twitch-
just commenting
Twitch
on
wasn't
matches?
a thing. What you would do, you couldn't record live from the system or anything like that. You had to have a capture card, capturing your screen,
Yeah.
put it into a video editing software, have a mic, play it back, commentate over it, upload that.
But
to
what were
YouTube.
you commenting? Your own matches?
My own matches, strategy tutorials, but
Okay.
mostly I would do just a little bit of that and then just venture off and just talk to my audience
So basically Twitch
about
before
random
Twitch.
things. Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
And I think Twitch is, I'm not huge familiar with Twitch.
Really?
I also believe that's live, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is,
this-
but you can put stuff
This
that's
was not live.
live.
This was just you organically building a relationship with your fan base, playing video games.
You want to know something? We're actually live on Twitch right this second.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Sorry for
I didn't tell-
saying I didn't know much about
I
you.
didn't tell anybody. Nobody. I don't. This isn't typical.
They're
I just.
gonna,
I just
be
happened to put.
offended.
No, Twitch is nobody. Nobody's gonna.
What?
There's probably not anybody watching.
I'll actually say Twitch, I know, is not nobody. It's a huge platform.
No, I mean,
because,
Twitch is not a person. Twitch is just a.
well, yeah,
You know
I
what
know
I mean?
that.
Twitch isn't watching us. They're not Big Brother.
I was
We can say whatever we want.
straight up.
Twitch, screw you. Screw you, Twitch.
But so that was how I started getting my first taste for kind of the entrepreneurial mindset because
Okay.
I had then been doing it
starting to
for
make
like a
money.
year and a half.
How much?
Been
What kind of
making-
money were you making at 14 doing that?
I would make not too much. I'd make like $100 to $200 like every couple of months at first when I just got
Okay.
sponsored by Machinima.
Okay.
Then later that led to me getting my own partnered YouTube channel.
Oh wow.
Which they like partner just about anybody now. It's just
Okay.
if you get the exposure, they'll give you the ad space, which is how you make your money on YouTube. So I had just first started doing that, and I got partnered, and then I made only a little bit of money. They don't pay you until you cross this certain threshold.
Gotcha.
But I hit pay dirt when I had a video explode
oh yeah.
to 3.5 million views.
Holy cow.
And so off of that,
How old were you when that happened?
I was 16.
3.5 million views.
Yes. And
Whoa.
really, I kind of clickbaited before like people knew what clickbait was,
Sure.
because I named the video "What Happens When You Get 1,000 Kills in a
Okay.
Match," and nothing happens at all. You just get 1,000 kills. But like, I didn't know if it had been done before or tried. So like, if there's some kind of Easter egg involved,
Uh-huh.
so I just filmed it and commentated it live and uploaded it under that name, and it exploded.
Did you get 1,000 kills?
Yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't anything impressive. It was like private match, everything.
I gotcha.
Yeah, nothing impressive.
Okay.
Like, I was.
But it
surpri-
got
I
3.5
was
million views. I
shocked.
gotcha.
I was shocked it blew up. If that tells you anything.
Okay.
But I made about $7,000 off of it.
Wow.
But not all at once. It'd come at like $600 a week.
What were you doing with 16 at 6? Boy, I got to
I
think
wasn't
about
spending it well.
what would I have been doing?
I wasn't. I was doing really stupid shit with it.
16, I would have gotten I would have gotten speakers and an amp and a CD player for my car and a bunch of CDs.
Yeah.
What else would I have
I
done?
didn't have a car till I was 17.
What else would I have done?
You know what I did with it?
Applebee's. I would have been going to Applebee's.
You know what I did with it?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I bought a bunch of hats.
Okay.
I bought a shit ton of hats.
You were a hat head? You just liked wearing hats? Like,
Yeah.
I was like that too, but not that bad.
I was making, so I'm 16.
I'm not mad at that. That's not a bad idea. I'm not mad at that.
But this is my favorite hat right now.
Yeah? Right now?
This is my favorite hat.
These are both coming out
I
March
can't-
1st.
I can't wear those hats. I've tried. The flat bill hats do not look good on me.
I want to see where I can show the camera this hat real fast, if I could.
Yeah, put it on to guest. There you go. That's this camera right here. I can
fine.
put, you want me to, you can,
I'll lean forward.
sure, put it right up to that
So I
bad boy.
probably got
Talk
the
about
dad
that
hat
thing.
there. So this is the hat. This is the dad hat.
Dad hat.
Dad hat being released March 1st.
You can put this one up there too.
I'm going to switch it out. Because I know if somehow any of my fans are actually
I'll put a
watching
link.
this,
I'll put a link up on the show notes.
that they're
going to
be wanting to see this because I haven't shown anything yet.
I do like that one. I wish I could wear that.
It's full embroidery.
I like that a lot.
Took my time on it.
I couldn't wear that.
Put that back on my head.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I know. I got.
I could wear the
horrible
dad
hair.
hat. The dad hat I could wear.
I also have a flat
wear that
bill,
one.
but this has become my personal favorite.
I dig it.
But yeah, I just blew it all on fucking hats.
All right, so you got 3.5 million. You're spending your money on hats.
Okay, yeah, let's continue with the story here. So let's just fast forward out of the gaming middle school ages. That ended up fading out. I just quit doing it for whatever reason, and I guess it's almost with anything. But I'm like, man, that shit blew up. I could.
Sorry, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony didn't get shot. Okay, so fast forward to my high school years, I start to get distracted. I'm more just focused about partying, doing this and that,
That's what hormones do.
Yeah, so nothing really serious happened there. Well, then close to graduation of high school, I started getting really focused on music. I loved rapping and making rap music. I always had loved the rap music. And, you know, I'm from a town, Kearney, where, like, there isn't any rappers. Like, before me, I literally only can think of one guy that I knew personally who that was even, like, heard of. It was really small, kind of like. Anyway, so I took that very seriously. Released a couple music videos. Got discovered.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, by my boy Sean Doe. That's what he goes by. Also goes by GI. I'm not gonna say his real name because I don't know if he wants to be put on blast.
Yeah, don't put him on blast. Whatever his names he goes by, that's
Trying
what he
to use
goes
my
by.
connections.
Yeah,
But,
whatever his names are, that's what he does.
But so he worked for Strange Music for like 8 or 9 years
Oh, dope.
as a Travis Ogwen and Tech Nine's personal and road management
Dope.
touring assistant. Worked for Young Buck of G Unit a couple years
Oh,
after that.
nice.
Started doing his own independent thing, formed his own label called Ransom Records, and I was the one and only artist signed to it. He found me through through one of my
Look
music
at you.
videos.
Damn.
So
Where
then,
can I find your music videos? YouTube?
Yeah,
All right.
it's the Nicholson 231.
The Nicholson 231. You're gonna have to send me
It's kind
an email.
Should I
with-
like spell it out?
no, but
Or yeah,
when we get done,
J Flex.
I want you guys to send me an an Instagram message or a DM with
I will.
different links and
I will.
shit. Yeah.
But when I got connected with him, man, he put me up through my whole first studio album. Paid for it all. Taught me how to throw my own shows.
Oh, cool.
Network, market, promote, and he's by far like my life mentor.
Oh, cool.
So I owe everything to him.
Nice.
Everything like business related. So when I started making music, it was just like a hobby. And have you ever seen The Secret on Netflix?
No, is that
You
the
haven't.
Oprah book club type thing?
So it kind of like
Is a secret you
somewhat
put
aligns
put it
to-
out in the universe?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I know of the secret. Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Like law of attraction and everything.
Yes,
like
law of attraction. Yes.
Okay.
Correct, yeah.
that. Okay. So when I first started making music, I was in a bad place in life. After I graduated, I was like really depressed.
Uh-huh.
And one of my good friends told me, dude, you need to watch The Secret.
Oh yeah.
And so it just super inspired me. And
Okay.
then it said, you know, about the law of attraction, whatever you want, and this is something I've kept with me ever since. Whatever you want, just picture it like it's already there. Declare to yourself what it is you truly want. Be specific and imagine that's already there. So I had just started making music. I was really depressed, and I'm like, okay, I got the drive. I got the music. I need someone to show me the business side of it. And so I just kept telling myself that I need someone to show me the business side of it. I need someone to show me the business side of
Right.
it. And then all of a sudden, Sean Doe hits me up out of nowhere. So I owe him everything. I would not have started Spread Love without him.
Oh,
'cause
cool. Nice.
I just wouldn't know how to talk to people, really.
Shout out to Sean Doe.
Straight up.
Nice.
So that's kind of my upbringing with entrepreneurship, because you asked.
Yeah.
And, you know, in between, I'm not really actively pursuing my music anymore. It's more of a hobby than, you know, it was a career path for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to put it down, and, you know, I'm glad it did, because, you know, life just takes you from, you know, destination. It's about the journey, not the destination. And it helped me to form Spread Love. But just forever thankful for that. That's kind of where it started. So that's
Wow.
kind of like my story about entrepreneurship.
Wow, that's crazy. You don't hear many people say they get signed and discovered and then just say, all right, I'm done with that. I'm doing a hobby. That's a hobby now. I'm going to do this other thing.
It just
that's
has to
pretty
be a
sweet.
hobby, because
Yeah.
I believe you can't fully commit to something 100%.
Sure.
Two things at one time.
No, exactly.
And I'm committed to my clothing.
No, I respect the hell out of that. You know, there's a lot of people that are, you know, a jack of all trades, a master of none. And you're just going the opposite way and just, I'm going to master this and not dabble in other shit. I'm going to take this.
You just have to. If
Uh-huh.
you, it's just like every day there's so much opportunity at your fingertips, but it's all about where you put to choose your thoughts and your time.
Yeah.
You know, so just if you really truly believe in yourself and want to really master a craft,
Mm-hmm.
Just put all your time and energy into it. That's
Just
the way
believe
I
in it.
feel.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time on
Yeah.
anything else.
That's we're a couple whiskeys in. I can. That's, I secret.
I'm kind of a
my
I'm a kind of a deep guy. I don't
No,
mean to get too deep on you.
I'm the same way with this podcast. Like
Am I being too deep?
no, not at all.
Okay.
This podcast gets deep. I'm the same way. Like I put it out there that I do. Like I said, you've noticed that I say I put it out there that I want to be the best podcast for Pitch.
Yeah.
Pitch's best podcast in KC.
Right.
Like I'm putting it out there. That's what I do want.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not like. Yeah, I don't know about the whole law of attraction. I see a lot of people use it and it works for them, and I'm not against it. Like I said, I'm putting stuff out there and working hard for it.
Well, you don't necessarily have to believe in it, but you you may
But if it gives you that
still be
motivation.
applying the principles
Mhm.
without believing in
Yeah.
like the basic principles of it.
Yeah, I dig that. That's really cool to see that it's working with your company. 24 and you're doing this shit. Hey, so when you had
Wish I would have done it sooner.
when you were 16, that's high school,
Uh-huh.
and you had 3.5. You blew up. What was that like? Did everyone in school like?
Oh, I didn't tell anybody.
Nobody knew.
I didn't tell anybody. I was embarrassed of it.
Why?
Because it was just like in high school, you're all worried about people like if they think you're cool and stuff like that.
You had 3.5 million views. That's pretty cool.
Well, to the people that I knew, like, I didn't want anyone to know about that video either because I didn't want them going to watch my other videos.
Yeah.
But some of like my close friends thought that it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But I was just a young kid, so I was worried about what people thought about me.
Oh, I would not be able to shut up if I was 16 and had 3.5.
I was
million
making more
views.
money from that than I was from my actual first job, which was a fast food joint.
What'd your parents think of that?
Um,
They had to know that you had 3.5 million views and was making this money. Were they like, "Holy cow, this is pretty cool," or like, what were their thoughts?
I mean, my parents, I love them to fucking death. Like, even through everything I've done through my gaming, my music, especially my music, especially my clothing brand,
Yeah.
have just been fucking literally my biggest fans.
Nice.
Seriously. Like, my mom, like, anytime, like, something big happens, like, I just share it with her right away.
Yeah.
She's just my biggest fucking fan.
Cool.
But I don't know if they really realized, like, how I was getting it really at the time.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, they knew I was, like, doing okay, but,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily think I ever showed them the checks or told them how much I was
Oh, really?
making. Yeah.
Oh, my parents would have been like, "Where are these speakers
Where's all this
coming
shit
from?
coming
Yeah, where's
from?"
this coming from?"
I was just buying hats all the time. And then, like,
Yeah.
they wouldn't, I guess, really, seriously,
Well,
that's
you wouldn't
like
pay
all I
attention.
fucking
That's
bought.
funny.
I don't know why. It was just such a waste of money. But like, I had, like, over 150 hats at one point. And so that's always been, like, my fucking thing.
Where are those hats now?
I still have about, like, 80 of them. I actually sold a lot of them to pursue other ventures and get some quick cash, like some hip-hop shows I've thrown.
Right.
Just get a quick, like, couple $100 out of it.
Sweet.
So I've parted ways with a couple of them. You want to go?
I do want to go.
Okay. Oh, wait. He doesn't have one.
Don't
does
rub
he?
it in. Don't rub it in. We're supposed to do. He had his head down on his phone over there. We're supposed to do it without him seeing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Appreciate the other conversation.
It's done. That's it. Thank you, Wyoming whiskey.
Ooh, yeah.
How long do your podcast typically run? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We can go as long as anything. I don't
Me
care.
too. I completely feel the same way. I'm just curious. We've
I've
probably been at it for
averaged-
like 45 minutes now.
We've
43.
yeah.
Good call.
They probably average an hour and a half,
Nice.
maybe.
Okay.
I've had some that are. I don't want to go over 2 hours and 55 minutes is where I have to cut it off, because then it becomes a nightmare, an editing nightmare.
Yeah.
After that, I mean, I can do 6 hours,
So
7
do
hours,
you,
but it's just
Do you go back and listen to these after they're done?
not typically. No, when I first started, I listened to a few to be like just kind of figure out.
Critique yourself.
Mm-hmm. And then I stopped for the longest time just because like I don't like my voice.
Yeah.
I
it's
had the
like,
conversation.
I know it was good. I feel it was good. I'm just gonna put it out.
It's not even that. It's just it is what it is. Whether it's good or not, I just throw it out.
Yeah.
But I'm in. This will sound kind of weird. I'm in my head all day, as it is, anyways. So I don't need to listen to myself any more than I already do.
I feel you there.
I don't need a recording of my like. I already had the conversation. Like I already had the conversation. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't typically listen to them, but every now and then I check a little bit. I don't know. The answer is there's no answer. There's no real answer.
Just curious.
Yeah, I know. Typically, no. Typically, I just fire. I throw it up and I go.
Gotcha.
I had a good time. I had a good conversation. It's up. I hope people like it. That's what I do, and I don't really like listen to it again.
Well, if they're coming back and listening for more, shout out the fans
Yeah.
right now.
Hell yeah.
If you're listening right now,
If you're
45
listening.
minutes in, we want to shout you out.
Yeah, that's
Thank
right.
you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you're the real MVP.
Seriously, you're the real MVPs. Thank you for supporting the Neander podcast.
Neander Talk podcast.
I'm glad that
baby.
you were able to hear me speak for this long. And also, before we get any further in, before we lose anybody, if we do, I just want to plug out my links real fast, even though.
Yeah, please do. We'll do it at the end, too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We can refresh them then. The website is spreadlovesupply.com. You can follow us on Instagram at spreadlovesupply. And you can find us on Facebook as at Spread Love Streetwear. Even though I may honestly change that to Spread Love Supply soon because I don't know.
Keep it congruent.
I have to.
Yeah. I would say yeah.
But
what do I know though? I don't know shit. I don't know shit.
And once again, and I've seen you want to give the pound.
Oh yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
So I
do pound. Thanks, bro.
I just want to give it there one time and say thanks again one more time for bringing us out here.
Dude, I'm so glad you came.
The Spread Love Squad.
I'm so glad you came, man. This is
I want to know, can I ask you a question?
Please, sure. It's a we're just hanging out. This isn't I'm not dominating anything. We're just hanging out, man. We just happen to have mics here.
I'm
not though. It's just my house. We're hanging out.
Okay.
Whatever you want, man. This is a conversation, bro.
I want to know, so we're here now. We're doing the damn thing.
We are doing the damn thing.
What originally, because you didn't know me before, you really only had the Instagram page to base your decision off of. What was it that made you want to bring me out here today to speak with you? About the Instagram page and just how you felt and what you saw. And
sure, that's a good question. Great question. Well, Brittany hooked us up.
Right.
And she said, hey, I know this company that's local you might be interested in. Check them out. I was like,
yeah.
Okay. Because people send me ideas for guests all the time.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I want everybody to send me guest ideas.
Please.
I always need guests.
Yes.
My guest book, I'm booked all February, March.
I heard you say that.
April's getting close to booked.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point now where I'm almost thinking about doing 2 a week. I don't know. It's something I've been kicking around in my head.
Yeah.
I would like to do 2.
You should.
I don't know. But we'll see if the demand is there. If the demand's not there, I'm not gonna. I don't know. These are just thoughts that are inside of my head. So anyway, she gave me the idea, and so I checked out your page.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, he's not. It seems legit, like how you did to me. You checked me out to see if I was kind of legit.
Right.
And so I was like, all right, they are legit. They got real. It just seems
People
like a positive.
rocking their clothes.
Yeah, I see all these different pictures. And so I started following you, and then after a while, I was like, all right, let me check it out. I think this would be a cool message company. I think there'd be something there for a podcast. I think I would like talking to these people. And so I just sent it out. I was like, all right, if you're interested.
You already mentioned earlier that, you're ready to just bring in the guests. So, really, if anything just seems kind of interesting, you may be in the mindset, hey, let's just bring them in, see what they're about. And you mentioned also, I know you're a big supporter of bring in local people.
Local.
also.
I've Kansas City. I've got Kansas City's back.
Yeah.
I've got Kansas
Heard
City's
you
back.
mention that in the makeup episode with who?
Maddie Vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Maddie Vlog. Yes.
Yes. Maddie Vlogs.
Yes. Madeline McDaniel. Yes. She is badass. She's chasing a dream.
Yeah, she sounded very determined.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
killing
a
it. She's in LA right now. She's
news
killing it.
reporter
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah, I'm all about KC. I love Kansas City.
I got mad respect for that.
I've got Kansas City's back. I want to support all the Kansas City people I can. That's when I search for on Instagram. There's all kinds of Kansas City people that I see that are just representing KC in a positive light, that are chasing a dream and are succeeding at it. And they're putting it all on the line and they're doing it. It's so inspiring because I need inspiration. Because I told you before, I think before we turn the mics on, I'm a self-sabotage kind of guy, and I'm also a procrastinator. I'm always looking for 'em.
So you consider this company successful?
So far it is, right? I mean, I see you growing.
Well, it
I see
depends on
people
what
wearing.
you consider success, I suppose.
Success is
to me
defined by
yes.
your own. Everyone has to define success themselves.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
So to me, I see.
So how
you.
do we define it for others?
We don't define it for others. I don't define if anybody is successful or not. I can say in my mind I think they're successful, but ultimately it's up to the person themselves to think if they're successful.
150%.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I can
okay,
think
so
you're successful, but you're probably like, shit, my shit's not in Walmart or on QVC or whatever.
Not at
Whatever
all, not
I
at
mean,
all.
you're like, I don't know what your goals are, but you might have goals.
I have huge goals.
Right.
Our main goal is to impact 1 million lives by 2021. Now, a lot of people ask, well, what do you mean by
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was one of the things that got me on the podcast. Is you said our goal is to touch 1 million lives, and I was like, well, what exactly does that mean? What exactly does that mean? And how do you define
This
that?
should have been discussed way earlier. So people tend to like immediately see like extremes when they think of that, because it is an extreme goal. Don't get me wrong. 1 million people, that's a lot of people.
Not on social media. It's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the ultimate.
You had 3.5 million people like a video of yours on. You can get 1 million people to.
in whatever year, 2000.
Yeah.
Before
That was way
social
more.
media
That was
even
way
hardly
more
a
impressive.
thing.
That's like inflation. What does
You're
3.5
right.
million 8 years ago lead to today? That's probably like 15 million.
Straight up.
Crazy.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I was almost there. Successful. What definition of success?
Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm a clothing brand owner. I consider myself successful based on, we've been active for 7 months, getting members of the Spread Love
7
Army.
months ain't shit either. That's
Not
such a baby.
And I know, you know why I know it is? Because I see myself doing this forever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Forever. So what's 7 months? We've been growing every month. The Spread Love Army is just getting all over the world. People are loving it. And it's just crazy to me, man.
I bet it is.
I
bet it is. It's gotta be crazy to see people from all over the place with your stuff. Like, did
I've-
you design everything, or does somebody
Yeah.
else? Do you have a design team?
Okay, so yes, I have a design team.
Okay.
They're not like having a stake in the company or whatever. They're independent
Mm-hmm.
workers for
I
Spread
gotcha.
Love. So I tell them what kind of designs I want. They provide them, and then I handle the rest essentially.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just been awesome because when I first had that revelation earlier, I was telling you about with the sweatband,
Mm-hmm.
and then fast forward to me coming and dropping my first T-shirt. I've had a plan of how I was going to expand the company since it started.
Yeah.
And I've been just following the exact same plan the whole time.
And the plan's still going.
And it just grows and grows.
Yeah.
Just because the world right now is in a place where this is a much needed movement.
Yeah. Especially in this political climate. I'm not saying.
I'm glad you mentioned
I'm not
that.
even trying to bring that up. I'm
I
not putting
don't-
that
I
out
don't
there.
pay
I'm just saying
attention.
this political climate.
You're 100% right.
Both sides.
I don't pay attention to politics
Right.
at all.
Me neither. This ain't a political
At
show.
all.
I don't get into that shit.
I could care less.
Right.
Like,
But-
I'm sorry to say,
but
that
it's
whoever that
undeniable.
offends,
It's
but
undeniable.
look, this has provided me a ton of negative energy.
Yeah.
I just want to focus on my own goals. I'm good
Man.
on all that right now.
Fuck, dude.
But I know it exists.
Yep.
And that's why I feel this is so powerful right now.
Yeah.
I just had my first order to France.
Oh, nice.
It was from a friend that was actually a French foreign exchange student
Oh,
at my
yeah?
school
Oh, cool.
when I was a junior in high school.
I had a good
7
German
years,
friend. Yeah.
7 years later, here we are. She messages me, "Hey, I just bought a shirt."
Dope.
I'm like, "Awesome.
Yeah.
Will you take some pictures?" Yes. I was like, "What about under the Eiffel Tower?" Because I
Oh,
know
yeah.
she lives in Paris.
Oh, sweet.
But you know what she said?
Huh.
"I can't. You can't go in or under the Eiffel Tower anymore because of terrorist attacks."
Wow. Yeah, Paris is yeah, I'm not going to get political, but I hear it's yeah.
So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we don't have to get political.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I understand.
ties into this is a much needed movement.
Yep.
As far as touching the million lives, here's the ultimate goal here. So the brand itself is called Spread Love.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate goal is to plant seeds. So even without checking out any of our social media, our website, anything,
Mm-hmm.
just what our supporters, ambassadors, fans can do by rocking our clothing
Right.
and feeling proud about it out in public is the same way when I was rocking the sweatband,
Yeah.
is to, get people to see that. It goes through their subconscious mind. They're like, am I spreading
Lifts
love?
them up a little bit.
Am I
Probably
spreading love
changes their
today?
posture.
Or I am spreading love today? They're
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dig that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And so whichever angle it may come from,
Yeah.
it's a good thing to see, man. It's positive energy.
No one's going to frown at it.
So,
No one's going to get pissed off at it.
exactly.
You're not going to offend anybody.
Exactly.
The melting heart's not going to piss anybody off.
It may, if someone is just so low and in denial.
Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Why is this asshole always got to be so positive?
Much respect
Yeah.
to those people. I hope that
Hey, some of
you
us
can
have been
start
there.
to see the right
I've
way.
been there.
Maybe the movement will even show you the right way within time.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's the ultimate goal. Plant seeds. Just put it through people's subconscious mind. Wear these clothes with pride. Rock them out in public. Show people
Yeah.
it's okay to support something positive. So we define our clothing as streetwear. So this is brands that you would find in stores like Zoomies,
Yeah.
PacSun, Tilly's. And I look at a lot of these stores, and what I'm seeing is they're promoting kind of negative messages.
Are they? I haven't been to one of them stores in so long.
The only reason I know that and I'm so knowledgeable about this niche is because those are the kind of clothes I like to rock.
Right.
Nowadays all I rock is my own brand.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
Why
for
would
sure.
I spend money on anyone else? So I'm familiar with the market. And
Right.
It's just like, and as the more time goes on, because that's kind of like hip hop affiliated.
Yep.
And nowadays, a lot of hip hop music that's popular is kind of like more depressing music.
Yeah.
It just is. And so it all ties together. And I just want to kind of bring that light into, an arena that just needs it. Like, it's
Right.
not okay to be depressed. It's not okay. Like, I know it's a condition, but like, just try to make the best of it. Like, it's not cool. Like, nowadays kids are flaunting that they're depressed and stuff like that.
I've noticed that.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I've
It's
noticed
like,
that.
it's not cool.
Oh, it's not cool. No. True depression's not cool.
Yeah,
it's the
straight
worst.
up.
It is the worst.
As they get older, they'll understand, but I just want to kind of be, as a brand, that guiding light. Like, let's focus on something positive. Like,
Yeah.
don't be so influenced by all these like negative emotions.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
spread love.
Spread love. There it is.
That's the ultimate goal. So when I say touch a million lives, I consider that all residually. So say one person is a big fan, supporter of the brand, wears the clothing all the time.
Right.
Who knows how many people will see that and it will resonate with. Each
Sure.
person that does, that's one life
Mm-hmm.
to me. So whenever I touch 1 million lives, I won't technically
You don't even
necessarily know.
Right.
But what I'm going to do to give my best estimate is I'm going to think about how much each customer and supporter is truly involved and how much I really think they wear the shirt and how much that's going to influence people around them. And I'm going to come to a seriously realistic number about how many people I think that resonated with.
Yeah.
Does that sound like an okay plan? I mean, I don't know really
I'm
how
not-
you judge that thing.
It's hard.
But here's the thing is I just know this brand is, like I already said, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Why do I know that I want to do that? Because love is a universal emotion.
Right.
And I just feel that people are just going to stay behind it, man.
Like I said, it's hard to, you can't argue with it.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard to argue with positive energy. It's hard to
Straight
argue with
up.
love. I mean, no, fuck you. I want hate. Like, come
Right.
on. Like, who's going to
I
argue that?
actually saw my buddy tagged me in an Instagram post last night
Mm-hmm.
from an influencer promoting a apparel company called Stay Negative Apparel.
Oh, well,
Stay Negative.
it makes sense. It makes sense. You got to have it. You have to. Every yin, there's a yang. Or every yin, there's a yang.
150%.
You got to have it. Of course, some
You know
dude's like,
what?
you know
I'm
what?
glad you said that.
There's got to be me. Someone's going to buy it. There's some negative assholes out there. They want to be contrarians.
But
You know?
I guarantee you that spread love is going to be bigger.
Well, yeah. When I tell you what, when that guy's walking around with his negativity hoodie, and some dude looks at him with the negative,
And
he's
doesn't
like,
give him a
screw
fucking
you.
chance.
He ain't giving him a fist bump. He's like, pfft. or it's gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna take a little pep out of it. It's gonna do the opposite. Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, you gotta have good and the bad. You have to. The world has to have it.
And I'm glad you said that because that just ties into everything so perfectly, man.
Yeah. So I'm glad I got the love supply guy on my side. I'm not having the negative guy on my podcast. I'm having the positive guy on. Screw
Hey,
that guy.
You want to know how you brought me out here. You've shown a lot of hospitality so far.
Thanks, man.
You know, we're taking shots. You went out and provided the shots.
I wish I would have gotten more.
You just
Sorry.
invited me out here. It's been a great time. So I wanted to provide a little value back your way.
You've already given it to me.
Well, I got more.
Wow. Okay.
I brought something for
You
you.
did?
Yeah.
What'd you get? I didn't even see you
Some
walk
merch.
in. I didn't even see you walk in with anything.
A backpack.
You did?
What size are you?
Medium.
You're a medium?
Yeah, I'm a little guy.
I brought every size just because I didn't know what you were going to look like.
I'm a medium guy.
All right.
How do I look? What do I look like? Can I be one of your models? I'm just
Yes.
kidding. Just kidding.
Quite honestly, I would, if you're down,
Oh, yeah.
if you're down, I would like to do like a small photo op in here before we leave.
Oh, shoot, man. You guys are helping me out. I'd love to help you out. If it
All
would
right.
help you out, I'd love to.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, bet.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, bet.
And that would also work for Anthony because he's pursuing a music career at the moment.
Oh, really?
And I told him, hey, just take a picture on the microphone, man. It'd be a cool shot.
At Polly Kid.
At Paulie Kid. 2 Ds.
Yes, sir.
Your last name, Kid?
Nah, it's actually my uncle that passed away when he was young.
Okay, my ex-wife's maiden name is Kid. Kidd.
Uncle's name is
You pull that out and pimp this stuff. I gotta piss. I told you before we started. I always have to piss during an episode. Pull this stuff out. Pimp your stuff real quick. Say whatever you want. Actually, Anthony, Paulie Kid,
Yeah.
but your name's Anthony.
Yeah.
You want to come over here and pimp your stuff for a minute on the mic while I go take a leak? I mean, he was kind enough to help me out. Play hopscotch over here with the cords and the lights. He was kind enough to help me out and work the cameras while we're doing this podcast. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna let him talk whatever he wants while I go do my thing.
All right, real quick. all of my social media is at PollyKid. That's KIDD. I'm gonna get that out of the way. Second thing is I wouldn't be here without my homie Johnny at Spread Love Supply.
Straight up.
So hit up your boy. This is the one and only. And God bless. I'm not gonna say much.
This is my boy. Hey, I'm gonna. If he's not gonna say much, I'm gonna say something for him. This is my motherfucking homie right here. Okay, there is a handful of people that have stayed true and stayed with me in my personal life through this journey. This man is one of them. I want you to go follow his social media for the one time.
Thank you.
Straight up.
All
And
that love goes
also,
towards
he's working the cameras over there for us today.
Hey,
He's providing some value there. So go give the man a follow already.
come on.
Go give the man a follow already. What do you got to lose? 2 seconds of your day.
But I appreciate it. Hopefully your boy isn't taking a leak too long. We don't leave you hanging a little
I know,
bit.
right when I brought out this new gear.
But again, it's at PollyKid.
I'm gonna
That's with 2
reintroduce it
D's
to
on the end.
And what do you got
appreciate
coming up?
What I got coming
gotta
up?
talk
I got
about
a
what I got
new
coming up.
Freestyle Friday coming up Friday on Instagram. It's a Tech 9 remix. So supporting KC throughout. You already know what it is.
Dropping a
His
new
page is
freestyle
big on that.
every Friday, should you
Every
mention.
fucking Friday.
So you like rap music. Go check him out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Support local artists.
There it goes. We took full advantage. Hey, we took full advantage of that 30 seconds to a minute right there to.
I was in it for 5 minutes. That was a lot of piss.
I'm going to pass the throne back to the founder.
There. Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh, if you guys want more,
Would love one.
here real quick. That's,
Would love one.
there's another one.
Having a great time here so far,
Nice,
man.
good,
Thank you.
Good. Appreciate it. Good. I'm glad.
I want to go ahead and reintroduce you to my gift to you here today.
Yeah, please. Let's see what we got here. With my skinny medium ass.
Skinny medium.
Dope. All right.
So this is our classic True Fit tee right here.
Let me open this bracelet thing first
Yeah.
here. Does it go in the left or right arm? Doesn't
Whatever
matter.
you want.
I think we'll go left.
Cool.
I've never worn one of these or had one of
I'd
these
put
before.
mine on my left if I didn't have my watch on my left.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how long I can wear that for. Stickers?
Free stickers.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
included.
Ooh, I dig them. All right. Got a business card.
Straight up.
That's going to go with all my other stuff.
Good.
Spreadlovesupply.com.
Yes.
Nice. Elevate your outlook. Who came up with the heart, melty heart? Was that your design? Or no?
It was a collaborative effort between myself and my main graphic designer, John Pate. Shout out, John. Sidebar Hip Hop. Check him out.
There we go. Open up this bad boy.
I just want you to feel that material
Hey,
and tell me.
oh, shit. Really?
So this is the
Oh, I'm in
kind
love.
of value we're offering here.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Like, I love t-shirts. I love them. It's so hard to find like a good. Damn.
Straight up.
I want to take my shirt off right now and put this bad boy on.
I honestly wouldn't stop you.
I
but
know you
That's
wouldn't.
your own call.
No, look, it looks looking, guys.
But I know you'll love it.
That's sick, dude. I love it.
Yeah, we
Dude, that
we
feels
take a
so
lot of time
good.
with
I am
everything.
I am so anal and picky about my t-shirts, and I am so hesitant, especially online. to be
Especially
like,
when you're spending money on
when
it.
I'm
But
spending money, but when it's online,
regardless.
like, do I want to give these people whatever $20 or $25 for their t-shirt?
Because you just don't know.
Because I don't know what it's gonna be like. This
That's the tricky
is
part.
legit.
That's
This
why
is straight
That's
legit.
why I tell everyone spread the word as much as you can, because we take
You know what it is?
a ton of time into our products. They're all
Okay,
quality.
here's why. It's 50% cotton, 25 polyester, and 25 rayon.
Yes.
That's why. It's not going to be that hard, nasty.
100%
Yeah,
cotton.
yeah, yeah.
We got those too. This is a different option.
No, but I
we
can
do
tell.
have
It's, I
available
like
there.
oh man, I can't wait to go put this on. It's like a comfortable. This is. Oh, I won't. I'll wear this everywhere. But this is like when you would wear it to bed. Just
It's
like
very
that
nice.
kind of comfortable like bed.
It's you know why?
Dude,
because
thanks, bro.
What you would wear.
Thank you so
no
much
problem,
for the
man.
gift, dude. Sweet.
No problem.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I brought, like I said, every size.
I'll
just
take a
'cause I
picture.
didn't know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
The way I see it, brother, you're providing a ton of value my way. So
I hope
it's-
so. I hope I am. I hope you get. I hope good things happen to you from this podcast. I
Thank
hope
you.
People find out about it.
And regardless of any exposure or anything other reasons, like I'm just glad to be out here experiencing this personally.
Good.
Like all brand reasons disregarded, just personal. I'm glad to be here.
Good, man. That's all I hope
Yes.
for. I just want people to have a good time. I
Thank
just
you,
want to
man.
have. I just want to hang out and have a good time with people.
Me too.
That's all this podcast is, man. I don't take this shit serious. I'm just having a good time. That's all it is. You guys listening or watching, be jealous of me. It's okay. I'm having a
Straight
great
up.
time.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a
And,
great time
so
for me
yeah.
also.
I came back and you guys were talking about supporting local artists.
Yeah.
I think whatever town you're in, wherever you're listening to or viewing this from, support wherever you are in
Support
locally.
anything, anyway.
Anything local. It just means so much more. Like, don't get me wrong. I got a McDonald's addiction. I love McDonald's.
Yeah.
But I just moved here. So you guys are my new studio. I just moved down here less than a month ago. And right on the corner, there's this little Mexican joint. There's 2 Mexican joints less than a block away. I can walk to it. And they're super local. I go there all the time. And it's not only is it good, but it just feels good to support local people.
It does.
Because you know that
man.
money's going back into your community. And these are people that you see and are living in your community. Just why wouldn't you give your
Straight up.
money to them? Why wouldn't you?
That's why I don't shop at Walmart.
Even if you're spending a couple extra dollars. Like, for real, if you're spending a couple extra bucks, it's worth it to give to your neighbor.
It
You know?
is, man. It
Kansas
just feels
City's,
good.
Kansas City's not that big. We're all neighbors.
Because you want to know why, bro? Spread love. That's why.
It is why. I'm all about that.
I want to know, what do you think when you see a homeless person on the side of the road?
So what okay, when I see a
I'm
homeless...
getting deep here.
All right, okay. What do I think when I see a homeless person on the side of the road? I think it sucks. It depends on where it
Random
is
question.
and what they look like.
Yeah.
Because there's different versions of... There's the person that's trying to look homeless and get your money.
Yeah.
Then there's the dude like, that dude's got some mental issues and society's done him wrong.
Yeah.
And he's stuck in a shitty position.
Straight up.
And it sucks. If
Yeah.
your heart goes out to him, a lot of the time, I lived in Tucson for a little bit. And if I was homeless, I would go to somewhere like Tucson where it's beautiful all year. And so there's a lot of homeless people down there, every corner. And I was playing a lot of frisbee golf at the time, and so I would just go to the same directions, same streets, and you would always see the same people. I would end up bringing just food with them, with food for them every day. I'd bring like a little extra snack, and I'd be like, I know homeboy's gonna be on this corner when I have to take a left right before I get to take this other right to the pot, whatever. I know this guy's going to be here. I'm going to bring him an apple and a water.
There you go.
I'm going to bring him a sandwich.
Specific
Just like little
values,
things. Like, I know I could give him
specific.
money,
Something
whatever,
that you know is
but-
going to truly going to benefit him.
but I know for me, I love food, and I love beer too. And if I want beer money, yeah, give me some beer money because I want some beer money. But damn, if you give me a hamburger, I'm going to be super thrilled because,
Straight
a
up.
hamburger.
You know, one
a
time
hamburger.
I offered a hot hamburger to a homeless man, and he was like, nah. I was like, shit, okay. But I guess most of the time, the only reason I brought that up is because, like, I don't know, coming in here today, I just want to provide the most amount of value as possible. But really, like, out of us three sitting here today, that could be any of us at any moment given in time.
Being homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty...
Just
yeah.
like, not trying to, like, be that guy, but,
Sure.
you know, just like we're sitting here today because we've stayed focused, but
Right.
make the wrong amount of as many wrong decisions, and, you know, you could be there. So,
For sure.
anyway.
Yeah, I don't. I have a pretty good support system. If shit were to hit the fan, I have a support system I could fall back on if I had to.
Good,
But there's a lot
man.
of people that don't, and I understand that. Some people don't want to. Yeah, it's like the homeless thing is yeah, it's sad.
I know it was a really
It's sad.
random question.
No, I've one. What's wrong with that?
I
That's what
just
this
like to
is,
spitball one out every
No,
once
I
in a
don't mind
while.
Yeah, it sucks. Nobody likes seeing-
Spitball me a random question.
I don't.
Let's roll with it.
Yeah, I don't. A spitball random question for you. But I don't know. It's hard to be put on the spot for randomness, right?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So where do you want you want to do this for the rest of your life? Do you have goals of it being like what are your end goals for like how big you want it? Where do you want it to be? What are your what's like a 5-year plan at least?
A 5-year plan?
Sure.
Okay.
You should have one of those mapped out.
Really within like the next 2 to 3 years, I see myself keeping it to social media, not like starting a storefront or anything. Maybe possibly bringing, right now I'm the sole proprietor. I do everything, but
Is it big
maybe.
in Kansas City? Is your main people here in KC?
Kansas City is my number one.
Nice.
And actually, I thought it was California. California is number 2.
Okay, cool.
I just checked this morning, and Kansas City has taken the lead.
Dope.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I just thought for the longest time it was just California.
Nice.
But Kansas City just took the lead, then California, then Florida, Arizona after that, and then I think Colorado.
Cool.
Yeah. And quite honestly, the states besides Kansas City, and I think Kansas City just because, I'm from there, so it's getting that organic,
Yeah.
Interest.
Right.
But in all the other states, like I could see them really digging this shit.
I see everybody digging it. Yeah.
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 They should, in my opinion. Unless you're staying negative apparel.
That's right.
And I hope they don't want to make a diss track with me after this.
Oh shit! He just brought the diss track up. Dang, son. Dang, you can't comment that till you actually listen to it. Hey, good press is or all press is good press, right?
That's where it is.
It's funny. Should I even address that? Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
The diss track was funny, and I addressed it last week. There was part of me that said I've already squashed this beef. I'm not gonna address this. Whatever. I've already squashed it. Okay, you did your diss track. Whatever, and just not acknowledge it. And then I got to think, because I'm a hip hop head. I've had some rappers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, man.
In the rap game, beef is just it goes with the rap game.
Yeah.
There's always beef. What's the number one reason there's beef? It's to sell fucking albums.
Yes.
It's to get your name out there. It's to
The
stir
attention.
controversy. It's attention.
Yeah.
These people did the diss track to get my attention and to
God.
clout chase.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I let them grab onto these coattails for another week? I was like, yeah, why not? I was like, yeah, I'm going to have fun with it and play it like the rap game as a beef. And this will be my response.
That was my
And
first reaction.
And my whole thing
to
is,
it.
yeah, I'm just going to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are pissed off. They're legitimately pissed off. And they're hating on me. Fine. I'm coming at like, I'm
now
just
we're
having
coming
fun
at
with
you
it.
with spread love. What do you got to say about
exactly. That's what's
that?
what's funny.
Hate on spread love. Try that.
Yeah, and so
Tell me how that goes.
yeah, and so I was like, I'll just do it as almost as looking at it as a business venture, as a part of like, I'm just going to use this for me. I was like, all right, I'll just use it for people like controversy. All right, I'll play the game.
Yeah.
And then I just had fun with it. So there it is. I think,
Sounds cool to me.
look, I did it last week. Truthfully, I just dropped it today. This episode you and I are doing will drop in a week from today. So we'll see what happens. I don't think they can respond to my response to their diss track. I don't think there's a response. I kind of,
Shut them out.
So
mission accomplished.
I win. It's
There
kind of
you go.
it's kind of what I do. I win.
All I do is win.
All I do is win.
no matter what.
Yeah. I mean,
Got podcasts on my mind. I can't never get enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So you were signed, legit signed.
Well,
No.
hold up now.
No.
I mean, yes,
Yeah.
but
Did you say no?
it's like an
Did you go on
independent-
tour?
It's
or
an
anything?
independent label.
Sure.
No, I didn't go on tour.
No.
I just performed around Kansas City. In 2016, I performed over 100 times in 1 year.
Damn.
Just locally.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the
Riot
biggest
Room.
place? Riot Room's good.
The biggest place I performed personally
Mhm.
was Club 906 in Liberty.
Oh yeah, I know where
Because
that's
like
at,
I
yeah.
mentioned, I was from Kearney,
Uh,
so I would throw my own
Mac
shows.
Lethal's performed there.
Yeah, a ton of good people have performed
Mhm.
there. But still, it's a pretty small venue. But
Yeah.
I performed several times there and threw my own shows there because I grew up in Kearney
Right.
and had a huge fan base there.
Oh,
so
dope.
it just made sense.
Right, it does. It's right up there.
But I performed all around the city. Riot Room, Aftershock, Roxy Bar, Club 906. Fuck. Anthony, where am I forgetting?
What's your favorite? You got a favorite? 906?
What's down here? Independence. When you first
Oh, the scene.
the scene.
The scene.
The scene.
That was the first place I performed.
Nice.
go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out behind the scenes to Anthony there. I know all you can see is the MacBook. But I don't know. Every place has their own
Yeah.
unique draw to them as an artist, I guess.
Yeah.
Riot Room was cool because it had the most
Riot Room's dope.
like organic draw.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess the other places are more destination locations. Riot Room is kind of just in the heart of Westport, so it's
Yep.
like, let's see what's going on. And so was able to make a lot of new fans there. I opened up for my boy High Res there.
Nice.
Shout out High Res.
Dope.
Been working with him a lot recently. He's huge. He's killing the game, putting out, just single after single after album. All these YouTube videos are blowing up, getting millions and
Oh,
millions
sweet.
of
I'll
views.
check him out.
Millions
I'll
of
check
views.
him out.
When I opened up for him, Anthony was my hype man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was just us two on stage
Oh, cool.
opening up for him. So
And Emilio was there.
Amelia Rojas.
Which is local.
Now, do you bring your Mac lap book or a MacBook, or what do you bring up there? Like to play your
Oh, not just a flash drive.
a flash drive.
yeah.
Now, do you rap to your own music, like to your own lyrics?
I did it first.
Yeah. Why do people do that?
Um,
Because you see that a lot where they're rapping to their own lyrics. Like, I want to hear.
this is a big controversy.
I bet it is. I need to ask more. I'll ask some other people.
I'll have
I got some other rappers coming on. I'm gonna ask them too. But what's?
my take on it. Is,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
For one, like realistically, as an artist, how seriously are you taking it? Because some people just want to turn up, get fucked up and throw shows and be hype. And, much respect for being hype, but, like, the quality of the performance
Yeah.
is why people came out to see you. So I think, like, it's hard for me to say this because about half of the time I would rap over, the first half of the time I rapped over my own lyrics.
Is that just getting
And that
used
was,
to it?
that was just getting used to
I can
performing,
get that.
breath
Okay.
control,
Sure.
I didn't want to fuck up and, like,
Yeah.
not have anything at
That
one
makes
part of the
sense.
song.
Okay.
And so, I would try to, give my best performance, and you could clearly hear me way over the music and just hear the beat of the music. But
Right.
if I stopped rapping,
You can
there's
hear
the
it,
track. But, what I feel personally is that, like, someone who's really dedicated will take the time to rap out, practice and rehearse
Right.
and figure out where they lose their breath and have their hype man fill in that spot.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have a hype man, hooks are usually what they.
Yeah.
Or have
The lyrics.
your ad-libs and back vocals in there, but you fill in the
Gotcha.
rest.
Okay.
So you hype yourself up even if that's the case.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
Yeah. I see a lot of people do it. and
Don't
it's
get
just-
lazy.
It bums me out when I see that every time. I'm like, man, I didn't come here to see or hear you rap to your own lyrics. I want to hear you.
Yeah.
I saw Snoop Dogg did it when he came.
Really?
I saw Snoop Dogg do it I don't know, it was like 10 years ago, but still, he did it he had all this stuff. I was like, that was so disappointing.
Yeah.
And he could tell he mailed it in. It was just like, ugh, jeez.
That's a
I
big
came here to see
big
you, dude.
controversy on my personal Facebook timeline since I'm still networked with so
Yeah.
many Kansas City local musicians.
Okay, the people that are for it, what is their argument for it? Why is it controversial? It shouldn't be controversial. No other music genre does that. You're not going to go to a rock show and see them pretending to play the guitar or playing it while the guitar is going from the recording or the singer. Like, you only see it in hip hop. So where's the controversy? Why are they saying, yeah, let's do it? We should be doing this. Where's the controversy?
Maybe so maybe a rock band, for instance, only one man is in charge of the vocals and they have a whole team behind them. But in the hip hop case, it's a one man team. Like, if you're truly dedicated, your hype man should obviously like be right in sync with you, but maybe not. I don't know.
How fast some rappers rap though.
Choppers, sure.
Like, and when you actually record,
But take a break,
When,
but-
when you actually record a hip hop track, you know, a lot of people wouldn't want to admit it necessarily or anything, but like, it's, you know, it could be as much if you want to, which I'm not saying is the case for most people, but if you want, could just record one line at a time and form it into a song.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
say that, you know, maybe you're rapping a little faster than your capabilities
Okay,
to make a hot track.
gotcha.
You can't execute that on the spot.
So then what, you're just mumbling it live to it and pretending it's
I
it's
guess.
playing off?
I don't know. That's just my best guess.
I mean, you got to perform it.
That's just my best guess. That's not anything from personal
I-
experience. I
yeah.
put on a kick-ass live show.
Yeah,
I do.
nice.
Ask Anthony.
Yeah, hell
he's,
yeah.
He's been my hype man, and before that, Ben too. When I had a different hype man, several of my shows.
Nice.
I always throw a good time.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Always.
I can't wait to check some of your stuff out.
Yeah, we've been talking about throwing a show together actually, because he's still actively pursuing his music as a career.
Yeah.
So I think we could both somehow get involved in it.
Yeah. Let's get you guys' name out there. Spread love, supply. You didn't get too much into your story though. Like, there's got to
No.
be something deep that, like, is there anything that just spurred? Like, you said you were in a place, and this, I don't know, the love just is the message you want to give. Like,
I've just seen that through my life, nothing has happened unless I believed in myself. If you doubt yourself and just are not feeling, if you're truly not feeling good, positive things aren't going to happen.
yeah. God, you're right. Yeah.
Like you were saying earlier, like the guys outside, like
Yeah.
they weren't giving you a good vibe.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. You just have to put out good energy. That's the main reason behind it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to necessarily get too personal about, like, my upbringing, but I've been through some stuff, man. And
Yeah.
as a little kid, not necessarily a little kid, but, you know, 13 years old, somewhere around there, like,
Yeah.
I've been through some really hard times where all I had to do was stay true to myself.
Right.
And a lot of those times I didn't have anybody
Yeah.
except myself.
Yeah.
And so, like, you're the only thing that keeps you going.
For sure.
So I just want people to understand that.
Everyone's got to dig deep down, no
Like,
matter
and
what.
By
you've got
spreading
yourself.
love will be spread, and people will start to actually love themselves. And I truly feel
Yeah.
that.
It's hard, that's funny. My last guest, Maddie, was saying the same thing. Like, you have to learn to love yourself.
You do.
It's crazy, man. It's like a lot of people don't know how to love themselves. It's difficult.
But why? Is it just because we're so critical of ourselves?
I would say for me, that would be my issue. My biggest,
We're
my
our biggest
hurdles,
critics.
Yeah,
dude.
as I'm a real big critic of myself. Like, yeah, if I do something bad or what I deem bad, I beat the hell out of myself for a
Yeah.
long time. Like, why? Like,
But do you learn from that?
I'd like to say yes, but then I'd like to say yes.
Good.
I'd like to say, doesn't mean yes. I'd like to say yes.
Probably yes. Then.
Probably, Yeah, but like I said, I am a bit of a self-sabotager, but I have become,
yeah.
I have becoming more aware. Like, oh shit, I see myself about to do this. Let's try not to do that. So
Yeah,
I try to learn.
exactly.
I try to learn. Yeah, I'm
Good.
not. Yeah, every day's a learning process, man. I'm trying to get better at trying to get I was telling my buddy the other day, I'm not trying to compare myself to people anymore.
Good.
And I'm trying to do, like, if you compare yourself to someone else, you're going to fall short a lot of times. What I'm just trying to do is be a better man than I was yesterday. Whatever that means. Sometimes it's doing
Constant progression.
sometimes it's just doing the dishes. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I have to do the dishes today, and I have to do a little bit of, it's just like cleaning things, because yesterday I slacked
100%.
off and do anything. I needed to be better than I was yesterday. Let me just do it, and doing something like that, making my bed every single day, doing the dishes, just like stupid shit like that, but just be better than you were yesterday. That's
Straight
kind
up.
of what I'm striving to do every day. Like, to be better every day, it doesn't have to be a monumental thing. It's just something tiny, just to give, just something smaller. And you keep doing that every single day, it compounds into this
And
big giant thing.
Why just to give yourself more confidence in who you are,
Yeah,
right?
it's a big part of it. Yeah, confidence is huge. You want to, because you
It's
want
like you're not trying to impress anybody. You're just
Nobody-
trying to
no,
live
nobody
a
know-
fulfilled life.
Yeah, nobody knows that I'm better today because I did the dishes.
Right.
Nobody know that I did the dishes, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm better because I got off
Straight
my lazy
up.
ass and did this.
Yeah.
So to me, I know that I'm a better man for that. And when you keep doing things that does make you better,
Yeah.
other people will see it and they're gonna understand. Like, oh, this dude's kind of a good dude. He's honest and respectful, and
Yeah.
well, I wonder what he's doing. It's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to be a little bit better than yesterday.
Straight up.
There's plenty of days I fail. Plenty of days I'm way worse than I was
Why?
yesterday.
Because we're human, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, dude. In terms of spread love, I've went through days where I was so on point. I was just killing it.
Yeah.
Opportunity after opportunity, sale after sale. It
Wow.
was just like everything was so full circle. I was having such a good day. And then there's been other days where, like, I was like, I don't even feel like getting out of bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Oh, I do know what you mean.
We're-
Yeah.
we're all human,
Mhm.
dude. We, like, no one's going to know the full story about someone else or how their mind works, but we're all human. There's, like, come on now. So
Yeah.
anyone who's saying they don't have a day like that, I really wish I could just see your every single
Everyone's
day.
got those days.
Please.
Yeah.
But the ultimate goal here is just, realizing that, this is me being human and coming back to this is what I'm here to do, I
Right.
suppose.
For sure.
I don't know. I'm sure that's how you feel maybe for your podcast when it gets rough,
I don't know.
if it does.
It gets rough all the time. It's rough. Yeah, all the time it's rough. It's like, I think whenever you embark on a personal, passionate journey where you're at the helm, you're steering the pirate ship, it's all you and everything lays on you.
Yeah.
There's times where you're like, fuck it. If I just don't do it, who cares? It's just me.
I feel you.
You know, so
on
there's
that.
some days you're
I
like,
really
you
feel
know,
you on that.
You know, so you're like, I can just, and then you got to be like, no, damn it, no, no.
You didn't come all this way.
You didn't come
just
this way. You
put it
didn't
down
start
for the
nothing.
whole day.
You got to remember that when you do actually do it, it's going to be awesome. And you're going to remember, oh, that's right. That's why you do it. Because it is fun. You are enjoying it. It is a good time. But you just get some of those negative thoughts and just those bad days that just hit you, kick you in the nuts someday. And you're like,
Yeah.
ugh.
For whatever reason or no reason.
Mm-hmm. But then I look at it like this podcast is a big reason what keeps me going. And so I just focus on it. So I just got to find.
Well, it's an honor to be here.
Thanks, man. It's an honor to have you here.
Straight
It
up.
really is, dude.
I'm so happy that you shared enough interest in the brand.
Yeah.
that You
Still-
brought me out here.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I hope people see your passion and love. I hope you got some good. I hope it brings you value. And if I don't know, we'll get you back on the podcast again someday if you want. Like this
I would
was
be
awesome.
definitely down.
Yeah.
Are we wrapping it up here?
I don't know. We can wrap it up or not. I don't even know. How long have we been
Maybe
going?
I'm not supposed to ask that.
Hour
Hour
35.
35.
That's always my average. We keep going. I don't care.
That is a fairly
Who's
decent
the-
length. I've been enjoying
Who's
myself.
the
definitely.
biggest rapper you've worked with?
Like
Anybody?
for Spread Love
No, when you were rapping.
when
you
I
were-
was rapping.
Sure. Or for Spread Love.
Um,
Anybody? Anybody I might know locally?
Like,
I mean, you know.
directly on tracks when I was rapping, the biggest artist I probably worked with was a guy named Sap.
Yeah.
Who's actually a producer and a rapper from Delaware. He's
Cool.
was Grammy nominated this year
Dang.
for producing Nipsey Hussle
Oh,
songs off of
nice.
Nipsey Hussle's album Victory Lap. He's also a rapper, so I have a verse from him.
Nice.
Never released the track. And then in terms of Spread Love, I don't necessarily mean to like name drop here.
I
or
asked.
anything.
So your name.
Okay.
I asked.
Sap again for Spread Love. High Res,
Nice.
JL, B Hood, Stevie
Oh,
Stone.
really? Nice.
Kung Fu Vampire.
Wow.
T-Zank.
They've all been like taking pictures and put on your website, or like how?
Not necessarily. I
Okay.
mean, I just think they're cool.
How do you get people to do your pictures and stuff? Just through Instagram, or just say, "Hey, do you want to take a picture with our stuff on it?" Like, how does that work?
It's like if you're really supporting the brand, then I'm going to show you my appreciation for that. And
Yeah.
if you reach out to me and, you know, say that I really love the brand, I love what you guys are about, I form a connection with these people.
Right.
And I really start to talk with them because
Oh,
I care
cool.
about them.
Yeah.
And I know they're real people and not just followers. I know they're real people who are really appreciate my message. And so then I'll just talk to them a bit. If they mention that they're going to purchase some merchandise, then I'll just mention, hey, it would be great if you could
Oh, cool.
take a picture. And, you know, if they feel that, if they love it that much to the point where they buy merchandise in
Yeah.
the first place, and I've already talked with them, then yeah, they're gonna have no problem taking a picture and showing. Like,
Right.
I mentioned the Iceland picture earlier.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect example. I was talking to her. She's like, I love the brand. I'm like, well, I see that you're located in Iceland. That's fucking awesome. This is the
Yeah.
movement to spread love worldwide.
Right.
You know,
Trying to get to 1 million people.
trying to get to 1 million people.
I need those Icelandic people to.
Don't have anyone in Iceland at all. Like, it would be a complete
Yeah.
honor.
Yeah.
It'd be an honor.
It would be, wouldn't it?
And you know what? That's an honor to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an honor to them that it's an honor to the movement and to me.
That's right.
So everything's a go. They're just proud to do it.
So is there like a hashtag people can do, or do they tag you? Like, is there a way if people have one of your shirts or hats or something on that they can show it to? Like, do you have anything
The
going on?
best way, really, I got my eyes on the Instagram page 24/7.
Is that your favorite social media
Oh, yeah.
outlet? Is
Yeah.
IG?
Yeah. Big
Me
time.
too. I love Instagram.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Well, it's just so easy to find your core audience.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's not political. You can't. You're not writing all these long diatribes of how much Trump sucks or how awesome he is, and getting in these arguments. It's just pictures.
straight up.
Pictures of what you like with some
Yeah,
hashtags.
straight
That's
up.
all it is. Instagram's the
ain't-
best, man. It's the best.
The next step up is like Twitter, and then it evolves into Facebook in terms
Yeah.
of like how much you can like
Uh-huh.
share. But yeah, Instagram, it's just pictures, man, and like it's just pictures, but it's real people also at the same
Right.
time.
So, like, if someone gets one of your shirts or something, should they hashtag?
Oh yeah, that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
The best way to do that is to tag our page, but we ask to tag our page and also hashtag Spread Love Army. That's the movement.
Okay.
The Spread Love Army.
Nice.
It's the movement to spread love, and we are the Spread Love Army.
Right on.
So that's the gig with that.
That's dope, man.
It's awesome.
I love it.
I want to be. I mentioned earlier I'm in 38 states. I want to be in all 50 by the end of the first quarter, and obviously touch 1 million lives by 2021. I'd like to see the brand in maybe a couple of retail stores.
Oh, really? Cool.
More specifically, like Zoomies or PacSun.
Really?
I think it really fits that vibe very well.
Should get on. Should try and apply for that Shark Tank show.
Really?
Why not?
Well,
you got a good message. You got
think
good
I'm
stuff.
good enough?
I mean, yeah.
Do you think I'm good enough?
Do you think you're good enough?
Yes. It still gives me anxiety.
How cool would that be? If you got on
Monumental.
Shark
You know,
Tank.
some of these people on Shark Tank say that even if they didn't make deals, just
Yeah,
from them being on
exactly.
Shark Tank,
It's like a long.
they
It's like
had
a,
like $3 million in sales.
like
or
if you're
something
like on
that.
there for just a few minutes, what kind of commercial is that for your
Fuck,
brand?
dude.
That's all you got to do it for is the exposure.
Ultimate
It's for-
exposure.
yeah.
The ultimate.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if there's a study out there on the people that went on there and got denied but had success because of it, as opposed to ones that signed a deal with one of their sharks.
Straight
I
up.
wonder if there's been a study. I wonder if sometimes it's better to not get the deal.
Possibly. Because
Yeah.
it makes them the underdog almost in a way.
Yeah.
I think
Or
that
maybe the sharks are taking advantage of these people. I don't know.
all I know is that if you're getting to pitch your entire business on national TV for millions of people, that's a pretty good deal.
It's a really good deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
I'd love to get on just local TV to pitch the podcast or local
Oh,
radio.
man.
Put me on a tiny station.
We just got
Let
featured
alone.
in a magazine.
Really?
A
What
little
magazine?
Bit ago. It's called AIM Magazine from New York. It's
Really?
an independent magazine.
Cool.
Just today. So the issue is the February issue. I ordered a hard copy from them. Told them, hey, I want a hard copy on February like 5th or 6th. It took a little bit to come in, but it's here now. Just touched it for the first time.
Cool.
They've been promoting it and everything like that, and they got a decent following. So
Yeah.
it's just like a complete honor. I'm
No kidding.
probably gonna take the magazine, go frame it,
I would.
put it in my office.
I'd buy a bunch of them. Yep, I'd have one
Straight
framed.
up.
I'd
I
keep
thought
some,
about it. I did. I
I'd
thought
just
about buying
keep
a
some
bunch of
hidden
them.
away and just look at them in like 20 years.
Because it's a milestone, man.
Heck yeah.
And I just like, you said it earlier. The brand is young.
Yeah.
Like I know it is.
Oh, it's super young.
I already said I plan on doing it for the rest of my life. So like that's really exciting to me.
That is. That's super cool.
And so like any like first milestone that comes along, like I make sure to grab on tight to it because I know
Yeah.
that I'm in this.
Yeah. Dude,
But-
that's so sweet.
Dude, people are just gonna love it so much. I hope that if anybody's watching at this point on the podcast that they're liking what I have to say today about it.
I think so. I think basically, I mean, you've said nothing other than this brand is positive, and we just want to spread love and bring happiness to people. What more can you say? I mean, what more is there to say? I mean, it's come through, and the message is less hate, more love, and spread love.
Right.
I mean, what more? Like we've said, you can't argue with that.
You can't.
Yeah, man, Johnny, appreciate it.
No problem, man.
This was awesome.
It was awesome.
Thank you for
It was
being
an
on the
honor.
podcast.
Appreciate you having me.
Again, where do people find you? Spread it out here, and then we'll get the hell out of here. This will be your time. I'll just say thanks everybody for watching and listening. Neandertalk Pod on Instagram is how you can get at me. Fire me guests at neandertalkpodcast@gmail.com. And other than that, take it away, man. Spread love. Say whatever you want right now.
All right. I guess the main thing that I would say would be to follow us on Instagram at Spread Love Supply, and also check out our website at spreadlovesupply.com. On March 1st, we, like I said, we're a new brand, so we're slowly but also quickly, in the same sense, evolving and progressing into new products. We got our first hat collection coming out March 1st, trucker hats, dad hats, and snapbacks. It's going to be really dope. I think you're going to like what we already have and our message, and I hope you liked what you heard today. You can also find us on Facebook at Spread Love Streetwear, and that's about it. And thank you so much for having us.
Hell
out,
yeah, man. Thanks
It's
for being here.
been a really good
yeah,
time.
it
straight
was a
up.
good time. We'll have to do this again.
Felt very natural.
Good. Yeah, you're a natural at it, man. All right. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.
Listen to Neanderthal.